like deja vu. Lockdown 2.0. Well, I just wanted to update you guys on Kinetic Kitchen's status in light of the announcement on Saturday, the delightful announcement on Saturday. Essentially, the bakery is going to remain open. We are in a commercial unit which is 15,000 square foot, and it's only Alice and I that work in here. We have ample amount of ingredients, packaging, and just a boat full of optimism of how much our capacity can grow here. So we're in a very safe environment, and we're willing to serve as many of you as possible from that mass community we've got over in London, working up through the country into the north, in Scotland, Northern Ireland, down to Wales, and even Cornwall. We've got all of you here, and we are willing to serve all of you. The truck is a little bit different. So at the moment, my stance is that I want to keep the truck open, and this is because of a few reasons. Number one, it is a takeaway vendor. It is solely made for takeaway purposes. Our average customer will literally drive into the car park. Some of you might not have been, but drive into the car park that overlooks Blagdon Lake and pick up an incredible coffee from Sarah, and then leave. There's no seating area, so the risk is incredibly low, and we've made sure that it is safe as possible in that environment. Number two is the people that we serve, I believe, really could do with a cup of coffee, despite a lot of people not really seeing the benefits behind coffee. It's just a simple act of being able to pause from your manic day. So the key workers that go to and from work, just being able to have a cup of coffee and pause, I think, is incredibly important, and that's why I've taken the decision to keep that open. That's going to be under review, so please feel to keep updated with us on social media. We'll be keeping you updated in the status of the truck, but for the time being, that's certainly going to be open. All of our stockists are remaining open, and we will continue to fulfill those throughout this lockdown 2.0. I'm not going to ask you to go out there and buy loads of our keto nuts, but what I'd really like you to do is, instead of going to your supermarkets who their profits are going through the roof this year, potentially just look at who's down your local high street and support those, because I know as a small business how much that actually means. So just consider that before you go in your shop, be it buying keto nuts or not. Please think about the local independence during this time. The last thing that I wanted to quickly touch upon is last lockdown 1.0, we ran the initiative of donate donuts to the NHS, which, despite us being such a small company, it was like a drop in the ocean, but we still managed to send out thousands of donuts to key workers working in the NHS, which I believe made a significant impact. Whilst we're going to continue to support the NHS, because I know that they're going to be going through quite a difficult time, particularly this winter, what I'd really like to focus on is something that's quite close to my heart, and that's the mental health of the nation, our community more specifically. It's quite mentally fatiguing going into another lockdown. So I want it to be able to try and reach those people that are struggling a little bit. So we're doing a scheme which is called Gift for a Lift, and essentially we are going to reduce all of our products online by 10% in order for a bigger accessibility to people to gift to someone that is in need of a little per cup. Now I know it's not a lot, but trust me, by receiving a box of donuts that's been specifically bought for a person because they're being thought about, would mean so much to them. We also bear in mind that we do a free personalised note with every single box, so you can actually write a really personal, heartfelt message to them. Alice and I absolutely love seeing the fun, the weird, the wacky and the heartfelt messages that you guys send. So please continue to do that, more so at the moment. And yeah, so that's basically everything. Just be conscious of others, conscious of yourself, and every now and again, I need to do it, I remind myself to do it, but just take a deep breath and take a sip of a bit of cold tea, or what I like to call it, a bit of optimism. And Christ, just look out for each other, don't be against each other in this time. So we're here for you. If you need anything, to reach out to us, any messages, please do it for our DMs. We've also got a private Facebook group as well, so please come over there. You can talk about keto, you can talk about your diets, your fitness, or you can literally tell people that you might be struggling a little bit, and we're all here together, all right?